Welcome back to Deep Fried Boys.
Yeah, alright, so this is a slightly different kind of episode that's going to be a little podcasty from our perspective. So, what was that, 2 weeks ago that we were recording? Yeah, so we were recording and we forgot to set up our Focusrite, which is what we're using for our mic audio recordings on the 4K capture. So when we were recording these episodes,
we got no audio.
Yeah, we basically, we may as well have just been sitting here playing the game very quietly because, yeah. So we're kind of just...
We're not re-recording the entire game. We're not starting over. So for just the next 4 episodes of this and 2 episodes of our other playthrough, you'll hear a audio commentary like this. We're gonna do our best to
commentate on our gameplay and what we're doing and make funny haha jokes.
We've learned some things though, so you'll find better audio quality from us in future episodes going forward.
Yeah, we're using Audacity now.
Yay for free software.
Fuck yeah. And free software that actually fucking works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're actually gonna be able to have a lot of cool things that we've been wanting for a good long time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I get to talk about things.
Industries, yeah.
Yeah, so I cannot. This is us still going into the actual factory. We haven't done anything yet, have we?
I believe we haven't even opened the front door yet.
Jesus.
So, yeah.
What the fuck was wrong with us past us? But no, yeah. So I got extremely sick last week. I lost my voice, and we basically had to take a whole week off from recording because, you might be able to still hear it a little bit. My voice is a little scratchy when I hit certain octaves. But it sucked. But part of that was my fault because I was drinking alcohol while I was in the process of, developing a lost voice.
Yeah,
and that's
not the best for recovery.
Yeah, I might have accidentally given myself acute is the...
Acute means very sharp, very painful, very strong.
Never mind. So it definitely wasn't acute laryngitis. It was
what? Obtuse laryngitis?
Yeah, obtuse.
I don't know that there's an opposite of acute when you're talking medical terms. It's acute versus general.
But yeah, I gave myself a decent bout of laryngitis, I guess, and I just straight up could not talk for a solid 4 or 5 days. But boy, that ain't the fucking end of it though, because then literally the Wednesday of that same following week, I got massive food poisoning.
Oh.
It sucked. I was in bed all fucking day. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was super bad.
Let's not regale the internet with the
I don't know, I kind of want to.
the pissing out your ass. Yay, the front door is finally open.
Yay for pissing out your ass.
God. I always thought that this part made me think the game was broken because it kept swapping back and forth between the inside and outside.
Oh yeah, we have immediate PTSD anytime the game stops moving for an obscene amount of time, and we're like, oh no. Oh no, we have to restart the capture.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the other thing, we have to restart. No, we might not have to do that anymore. Because the whole problem was that it wasn't recording our audio whenever we would do that, because it would keep resetting what the Focusrite was plugged into. So we might not have to do that ever again if the capture ever fails.
Well, sometimes it deletes the audio altogether, even the game audio.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck.
So no.
Well, if it though, in that respect, that's easier to fix because we could always just throw in some background music and just be we'll just pretend we're playing the game normally. It's okay, guys. Fuck, other Let's Players do that. I wouldn't be against it if we needed to.
I want to...
What are we doing here?
We're in a trash compactor.
God, I don't remember any of this.
No?
It's almost like we're playing it for... Oh. That didn't last long. Will Stefan make it?
Yes, because cartoon physics.
Well, I mean, are you going to get there before you fucking die? But I guess that, too.
Yeah.
Stefan, I'm the sick one here, not you.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm not really sick anymore. Oh, no, I might be a little bit. Oh, yeah, I remember this. You thought you could shoot the chain down, but we hadn't even, touched on what we needed to do there yet.
Nope, not at all.
That is really weird that they just kind of have that sitting there. And they're just kind of oh, here it is. Like, I don't know, like there's not really a whole lot of, like, context to what that thing does until you literally are, like, you find the random panel and you, like, unscrew things and it just happens to fall and you're like,
Yeah. We gotta go wash all their pants.
yeah, all their gross-ass coveralls.
I don't know what one of these episodes from this session we're gonna name it, but I want to name one of them Pants Quest.
Is that based on something? Like,
Well, no, because we're going on a quest to wash pants.
I thought that, I just figured that was part of some old-school internet humor from back in the day. God, this is a 30-minute episode, I just realized that.
Yeah.
God damn, we were playing this one for a minute.
This whole session, like it is a little bit long-winded. Well, and we have no idea to know if there are parts we wanted to cut now. Besides,
Oh yeah, shit, you're right.
Watching.
I mean, I guess we'll just figure that out as we go.
Yeah. There are no parts where someone got up to go to the bathroom anymore because we're recording it all new. So
all new,
just for you.
I don't like how that rhymed.
That's right, single audience member. We're singling you out.
Yeah,
we did it just for you.
Yeah, Johnson. I like how you tried. I like how you attempted it. Oh,
Yeah.
there it is. I was wondering when that was gonna happen.
Yep, because he pulled us under for the last health, and
I like how it doesn't take your health away when he does that. It just kind of like, so you think you're gonna come back up, and then you just don't. Man, that sounded really dark now that I think about it. Yeah, it's like you just go underwater and you just don't come back up.
I mean, yeah.
And that's when the sharks get you.
The sharks.
Not a specific shark, just sharks in general. The concept of a shark gets you. So, like, not even like a physical shark, just the idea of a shark getting you is what kills you.
Killed by conceptualism. See, that's all it takes, children. You can kill with an idea.
That sounds like that's from something.
I mean, kind of, but I don't know what. Like that's like a standard like villain speech. It's like, all it takes is an idea.
You even said it with like that douchey accent.
Douchey accent?
I don't know. You had something. You had like the Carl Sagan billions and billions of neurons. I cannot hit the octave right now. It's
channeling my Giancarlo Esposito.
That man has a long name.
Giancarlo Esposito? It's the Chicken Man. You would probably, as a Star Wars person, know him as Moff Gideon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's been in fucking everything. He's a great actor.
Oh yeah, they actually confirmed that. Well, not confirmed, but like
shit toilet.
Oh yeah, the extremely disgusting toilet because it like didn't you have to like drill into it or some shit?
Yeah, gotta unblock logo.
Yeah, and it's just a fucking Cheeto page.
Well, yeah,
it's not even anything.
Wipe their ass with it.
It's not even something we end up using. It's just a thing we found. We thought it was gonna be useful, and it ended up just being a fucking Cheeto page.
Well,
oh god, look at the toilet paper.
Yeah.
It just looks like sandpaper.
Pink toilet paper, I'm pretty sure is a Europe. It's a Europe thing. I think it's because. Now this could be wrong, but I feel like I've heard this somewhere before. I think in the UK they have like a rule on like toilet paper has to be made out of only recycled like paper or something, and so that's why it's like not white. Maybe I think I heard that somewhere.
Now, if that's the case, like what is it being pink accomplish though?
I think it's because like what we have as clean paper has actually been bleached, and so like that's without the bleach.
It's so you can see the poopy on it.
Ugh.
Unless you shit pink for some reason, in which case, I mean.
Although I gotta say, I really like the idea of a chain to pull for a toilet flushing because I think that's just neat, more so than just a tiny switch to flip.
Well, why don't you? How about you fucking adjust your toilet so you can do that? Then I don't know why I said adjust. I was like I had the word in my brain and then it just like.
It's because for over there the tank is much separate from the toilet bowl. And so that's why they have to have a chain, because it's...
Oh yeah, they just have a picture of Humbawamba or Chumbawamba or whatever the fuck her name is.
You had it right the first time.
Yeah, Chumbawamba is definitely the band. This thing's about whiskey drinks and vodka drinks. Apologies to anyone who
thumping.
apologies to anyone who hates when you hear food and drink sound effects, but I wanted to finish my Smoothie King.
What flavor did you get?
I always just get like lemon twist, strawberry, and I just happen to throw a bunch of shit into it so I can
Lemon twist? So it's just strawberry lemon?
Kinda, I guess. I can't remember what the fuck's in. I don't pay attention to that. I get that and I throw a bunch of shit into it so I can pretend like I'm drinking something that's healthy.
I usually get the mocha one. I like that one, and then I also really like the I think they call it angel food. It's just strawberry banana.
I don't like. I feel like that's a little too creamy for me. I like tart. I like tart sweet more than like creamy sweet.
Okay.
I like a little sweet. Oh yeah, I remember this part. And then you thought you could like go in through these doors.
Yeah, we were exploring the elevator, and
we were doing it at the absolute wrong time.
Yeah.
I think you try shooting. Yeah, you do. You try shooting this for some fucking unknown reason. Oh, never mind. I was like, I think you try that at least once, and it hurts you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were a fool.
An absolute fool.
A fool. Oh boy, I bet this was interesting. Just fucking.
Whee!
Were you doing that on purpose, or is that just
yeah, it's fun.
Oh.
No, actually, no. You know what? I take that back. I think it makes you do the spiral.
God, that would get sickening so fast.
Oh, like if you were actually climbing?
Yes, just... You'd be doing what I was doing Wednesday.
Oh, God.
All day. 10 hours.
Don't get food. Planet Chaser, Starlight, Excellent, all day, every day.
I want to watch Planet Chaser, Starlight, Excellent now. They need to just make that. Well, no, like, they need, like, I'm telling you, like, God, who does regular show again?
JG Quintal, I think. QUI.
I'm gonna look it up before I attempt to call him out because I'm gonna feel really bad.
I'm just gonna say Mordecai in real life.
JG Quintel.
Yeah.
Or Quintel, or however the fuck you pronounce it. JG, my man. Because I know you're a huge fan of us. And I know it must touch you to hear from us finally after all these years. After all these years of us playing games on YouTube.
All these years?
Yeah, I know you're our biggest fan, man, but you need to make one episode, just like one 30-minute episode of Planet Chaser Starlight Excellent. You don't have to do anything else after that.
Yeah, nothing ever again.
Yeah, just that one thing. Make it, and even end it on a cliffhanger. Make it seem like there's going to be another episode, and then just never make another one again. I will watch that one episode 30 times. Exactly. No more, no less.
Oh, yes. My favorite time. Wear these boots and no more falls. As they let you walk up walls. Let me tell you how it's done. Kazooie's footprints up you run.
I'm gonna start paying attention to that because I feel like you fuck up once or twice every time you say these things.
Well, because the text doesn't go on the screen as fast as I can read it, and so my brain fucks up sometimes. Yeah.
What was that sound you made when we were setting everything up? Oh, you're just like.
Oh, you mean when I burped? It was a burp, Jason. I just went.
It wasn't even brap. It was. There was a very distinct M sound at the beginning. I said he sounded like a moose calling out to a mate. Just.
Excuse me. Sorry. That was not on command.
Don't you dare apologize for burping. We fucking wear our... I'm not going to say the G word, because I feel like that's going to make it gross.
Wear our gross with pride?
Our gas with pride, but I was like, no, because that also has to extend to other things, and we don't... That isn't... No. Just no. Get off my Google search, JG Quintal. Until I have that episode of Planet Chaser Starlight Excellent on my desk. Along with exactly one picture of Spider-Man.
I've been watching regular show with my partner Era lately, and I've seen not most. I'm gonna say at least half of it. She's seen none of it, and it's a fun time going through it. We're in season 3 or 4 now, and man, I never realized how much licensed copyrighted music was in that show. And
oh yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot, and also I never realized how much absolute ridiculous shit happens to their park, and like everybody in the world just acts like it's normal. Like,
yeah, and it's also weird how like there's only like a handful of like animal people that walk around and like no one questions it. And now there's like an
Benson's a goddamn gumball machine. Like,
I was about to say, there's an anthropomorphic gumball machine and the Yeti and a giant lollipop guy, and no one bats an eye about it for some fucking reason.
Also, I don't know if you noticed this. I've only seen it in one episode, but there's an episode about Muscle Man's dad. About his dad dying.
I think I do remember
And-
that vaguely.
In all of the flashback sequences with his dad, Muscle Man and his dad both are normal human skin color. Like, they're like Caucasian people. But then in the present,
They're
both
just
he and his dad are green. And like, okay, I get it, he's Muscle Man, the green's a reference to the Hulk, whatever. But like, clearly something in the lore of the world...
lore.
He was not born green. He changed green at some point. And they never talk about it. And like, even in that same episode, like, he goes from being normal human color to green. And I guess maybe, like, I could chalk it up to, it was a fuck-up. They meant to make him green the whole time, and they didn't for some of the scenes. But, like, I don't know. I want to make my own headcanon. Like, what do you think makes Muscle Man and his family green? Same with Starla. Like, they're all the same... I don't want to say race, but, like, they're all the same species. I feel like almost nobody in the show is just straight up normal human.
Well, Stefan, I mean, it ain't easy being green, man.
How would you know?
Listen, I know, okay. You don't gotta question it.
You know what it's like being green?
Yeah, I do. Don't you forget.
Okay.
Because you clearly have.
Yeah, well, we're here in Witchy World getting food for the cavemen.
Yeah,
back in the dino level, because
Yeah.
we have those fucking suction cup boots now.
Yeah, the fucking gross ass carnival food that's definitely food and not shit.
Definitely food and not shit.
Well, I mean, 'cause, like,
Set.
Burgers, and I think he says like he's like standing on a patty or something.
Yeah, he's got a rude... He just coughed on it right there. Just-
Yeah. What delicious food. I wish I could tell everyone at home that this isn't actually what carnival food is like, but man, I wouldn't trust it. Better root around for some more. One just under your left foot.
So, I've probably said this on the show before, but I have never been to a fair or a carnival before. I have been to, quote-unquote, a circus, where it was like Barnum Bailey stuff, like way back in the early 90s, when I was a real little kid, and I don't remember it really at all. And I've been to, like, festivals, like a 4th of July festival or whatever, where it's like along one stretch of a street, and they'll have like
one Ferris wheel that's like half the size of a Ferris wheel.
Yeah, like those kind of like traveling rides. But I've never been to anything akin to like a state fair or like a big carnival or anything like that.
I want to say I have, but it's like if I have, it's been a really long time and I really don't remember any of it. I don't know. Like I kind of want to do that just to be able to say I did it, but it's like that's one of those like I want to get like a group of people to go to experience it with. I'm not just gonna go there on my own. I also don't generally do that kind of stuff on my own because that's the kind of thing you would do with people.
Well, yeah. I want to go and see all the different people's pie and chili contests and
get a taste of all the disgusting carnival fair food that's
I want to
maybe
go
like
to the place where you can deep fry anything.
and deep fry a shoe. Just to say you did, and then try it. Maybe it's good.
No. Oh yeah, we gotta take fat ass back to his mom. It's that TARDIS backpack technology.
God, that has got to be the most just like uncomfortable walk ever. Just.
Well, I would assume if he can shrink fat ass down to fit into that tiny bag, that he is also manipulating both the density and mass inside that bag, and so it's probably not as heavy as we think it is.
He immediately hit someone.
Bah! Don't you fucking try and attack me. That's my purse. I don't know you.
I'm not even going to attempt to try to do fucking.
That's my purse!
Yeah, normally I would actually be able to try, but my voice is still recovering, and I'm gonna have to record at least 6 episodes today, and I would really like to keep my ability to speak as clear as possible throughout the whole process. Because good lord,
So one of the games I've been thinking about wanting to play on the channel, I don't know how you'd feel about it, is I gotta get it first, but I really would like to play the remake of Super Mario RPG, the Switch remake.
I mean, I was gonna say that shouldn't be too bad because I don't think it's gonna be like Persona 3 length. It's a Super Nintendo game still. They're not gonna...
I think it's 20 hours or less.
Yeah, that's not...
even like with 100%.
Yeah, but we're definitely not 100%ing that game. Like that's...
I mean, I absolutely want to, at very minimum, fight the secret boss.
I mean, that's fine as long as we don't have to do everything else to do it. As long as it's one of those, like, oh, you just have to do this quick side quest, and then you can unlock the secret boss and then fight them, and it's... Isn't it Bahamut or whatever? Isn't that who the secret boss is?
It's I believe... They don't call him this, but it's very clearly meant to be Kefka from Final Fantasy VI. He's, like, still, like, a 16-bit sprite, like, Super Nintendo.
Oh, yeah, and let's not forget, you know, the most
beautiful... The child abuse!
The most beautiful thing of all time. He'll definitely lose all that weight.
Oh.
I think we've had enough excitement today. I don't know why I was...
Oh, and then here's your favorite part, Jason.
Why?
Your absolute favorite part.
Oh, yeah.
She's about to go run home, Jason.
Yeah, the jiggle physics, you mean?
The absolute mommy memories.
Yeah. We
call those in the business mommy milkers.
Ugh.
Luscious. Jesus Christ. They knew what they were doing. They were like, we're going to give kids everywhere a MILF fetish.
She's the MILF fetish, Jason?
I mean, you telling me no one would find that attractive, Stefan?
I mean, there are people attracted to Martin Lawrence's Big Mama, so who knows? What?
Why would anyone want that? Why? It's Martin Lawrence, man.
Man, everybody's hot to somebody. I will say that. No matter who you are,
in my defense,
on this planet, you are attractive to someone. So
even if it's just you.
No, you know what? I won't even say that. I will say that just statistically, there has to be at least one human that is attracted to at least one other human. Like even if, and I'm not talking about like necessarily like they want to bang you right there, but like even aesthetically mildly like 1% attraction, it has to exist even for like
well, I mean, yeah, people, but I feel like that's just like the laws of attraction. I was definitely going to go in a different direction with that, but I was like, no, this isn't funny enough. I have to make it funny.
But all that to say, like, don't ever get down on yourself or your parents. Somebody out there is probably thinking about you.
Yeah, or I'll find you, Kevin. I see you. Don't think I don't see you.
Yeah?
I see you. That's more of a visual thing, I guess. But I pointed both my index and my middle finger at my eyeballs and then pointed it at my mic. So I'm talking to you. I'll find you. If you don't believe in yourself, I'm going to get you.
So I think at this point, I distinctly remember being confused at how to get to... We were looking for a pair of sucker boots. Like a pair of...
Oh, yeah, aren't they? But aren't they on top of the tent?
They are, and
yeah,
I had not figured that out yet at this point.
Yeah, and I remember when we did this minigame, like, a while back. Or no, that's the truck. Never mind, that's not the UFO minigame, I don't think, is it?
No. I mean, it is. That's the end of it.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's where the UFO lands after it all. Which we are never going back to that to try and get the final.
No, like that. We both tried doing it like 2 or 3 times, and it just no. Especially with how shitty the aiming reticle in this game is. Like, there's no point. Like you wouldn't get it. Like you do like fantastically well one playthrough, and then like you try it again the next time, and it's just like, no, you got like 100 points.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if maybe they fixed any of the frame rate issues when they re-released this for Xbox, because I wonder if games like this that suffer from like really bad slowdown, like if they do better. But honestly, the number one thing, even more than the slowdown for me, is the snapping back to the center of the screen.
No, that's
mechanic.
stupid. That is the thing. The fact this game doesn't have cursor memory is really dumb.
Yeah.
Like, especially because I'm pretty sure other games didn't have that fucking problem. I can play Star Fox and it doesn't have that problem.
GoldenEye didn't have that problem.
Yes, I don't know why Grant Kirkhope decided that needed to be a problem.
Oh my god.
I tried like sneaking it in. Ugh. Oh yeah, and you kept like almost getting sniped by that thing. I loved that. All right, here we go. This is where we figured it out.
Yeah.
God, you got like so frustrated when you did this.
Well, yeah. I mean, and I think this is the fucking time. This motherfucker, he about to come over here.
He's gonna bonk you one. Oh yeah, because like you thought you could just jump off of it.
Mm-hmm.
But nope. It just auto paths.
It's just a fucking... I hate it.
I think this is like the one upside to doing the commentary like this, because like you got like actually upset about this.
Oh my god.
This way we can laugh about it and it's funny.
I mean,
it's always funny retroactively when you've had time to get over it.
Right,
What pisses me off, yeah, because like you try walking on the fucking rope,
which is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But I fucked up apparently by doing it from this side.
Yeah, and then
okay.
fucking wait for it, guys. Wait for it, everybody. I don't want to spoil the fun for you, because boy, it was some bullshit.
We're doing okay. We're like,
yeah, we're getting there. It's like, yeah, it's gonna take us a little bit. It'll be fine. And then here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yep. Apparently, after enough time passes, that thing just resets back to the other side.
Yeah, apparently Westworld is like the default. So...
And it sucked even worse because you didn't land on it, which also pisses me off because that means that they could have just programmed it so that it didn't auto-path you over there, that you could have sat on top of it.
Yeah.
There was no reason for it to do that.
Well, just being a whole bitch.
Oh, yeah, and you actually have to tightrope walk. Or I guess climb, not really walk.
Yeah.
This is a frustrating episode, I remember.
Oh, yes it was.
He's just trying to fucking smack the fuck out of you.
You want to do Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
All the vulgar humor that we come to expect from our Grant Kirkhope games.
Have they ever...
And then you immediately do it again.
Yeah. I was so mad. And I had to just go right back. I was like, no, fuck this. I'm not making this mistake a second time.
That would have been a cut. Oh, but is this the part you were referring to? Is this it? Is he about to do it?
Don't you goddamn do it. No, I was not taking it a second time. It must have been in a past episode when I was trying to climb up here.
And he fucking El Kabonked you off.
Yeah. El Kabong.
God, I only ever watched that on Boomerang.
Well, yeah, because it first actually aired before you were born.
Fuck you, okay.
You got it from like the 60s, I want to say. 60s, 70s.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yep, there it is. My voice is crappy.
Old Hanna-Barbera stuff, yeah.
Smara.
Speaking of Hanna-Barbera, I don't know if you care at all about He-Man, but...
I don't. Not really.
We are getting a new serious, continuation. I think it's a continuation. It might be another reboot, but I think it's a continuation. It's like of Masters of the Universe, and Mark Hamill is voicing Skeletor, and I mean,
is that the old 2016 cartoon?
Well, no, it's something new. It's coming to Netflix next year. It's called Masters of the Universe Revolution.
No.
Or Revelation, one of those two. I think it's a Revolution.
I was never really super big into He-Man. When I was younger, we only have a little bit left in the episode, but like you know what, I can save this for the next episode, I think.
Yeah.
Because that'll give me something else to talk. Oh, look, it's a man.
It's a little Ginge.
Yeah, but is he a good Ginge or a bad Ginge? I can't remember.
He's a good one.
Oh no, yeah, I'm the one who keeps making that joke where I'm like, oh, but are they gonna kick your ass or are they gonna be your friend? And then like every time I do that, they always end up being bad.
Yeah, I don't need your fucking Jinjo Minjo curse.
Your Jinjo Minjo curse.
Yeah, well, the bad ones are the Minjos, the good ones are the Jinjos.
The Minjos.
Yeah. Gotta re-minge.
Oh, God.
Reginge.
The Reginge.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, here we go.
We don't follow the House of Rage here. We follow the House of Reginge. That's right.
The Reminge house.
Ugh. There we go.
And then we did it.
Finally, we can feed the cavemen.
And you know what?
We'll do it next time
On Deep Fried Boys.